Good morning and welcome, everyone. This is the Telarus Tuesday call for October 16th, 2018. I'm Doug Miller, the voice of Telarus, the largest privately held technology services distributor in the United States, and now expanding internationally as well. We welcome you to our Tuesday call and invite you to please log in to our video feed for all of today's valuable information. Special thanks to everyone with whom Telarus was able to meet at last week's Channel Partners Evolution event, and especially at the special Telarus Grand Master event, which was sponsored by Viasat, held at the spectacular Masonic Temple, and the party afterward at the Masonic Library and Museum, sponsored by Fusion. It was a magnificent venue and event with attendance far exceeding our expectations, so thank you for sharing that exciting evening with all of us here at Telarus. If you happen to miss our last Telarus Tuesday call from October 2nd, we introduced a new Telarus supplier. It's Aspect's complete contact center solutions and technology help customers create better customer service experiences and more engaged call center agents. New Telarus supplier Aspect provides your clients with their industry-leading intuitive software, value proposition, market differentiators, and more. The recording of Aspect's official launch and training call is available now in your Telarus partner back office. And also on that October 2nd Tuesday call, we were joined by Sam Wolf. He's the channel manager at Sprint. And also Brad Stidham. He's the Sprint solution engineer. They helped us understand how Sprint Business Wi-Fi can help your clients by turning their cost-ineffective guest Wi-Fi services into a revenue-generating platform with content marketing and data analytics. Sam Wolf and Brad Stidham from Sprint, the recording of their exciting presentation, as well as the launch and training call and all of our October 2nd Telarus Tuesday call, they're available now in your partner back office. On today's call, I'll be joined by Patrick Wright. He's the National Channel Sales Manager at contact center supplier Connect First, along with Sean Vierling. He's President of Workforce Management System provider Loxysoft, and also David Wickler. He's the Director of Business Development at Workforce Optimization System provider Envision. Three providers who've partnered to develop a powerful contact center as a service solution for workforce management and workforce optimization, allowing you to supercharge your CCAS earnings. It's called Pro Scheduler, and you don't want to miss its introduction on today's Telarus Tuesday call. But first up, an exciting 4-session series of exclusive Telarus training events kicked off just yesterday, assembled by our own Ray Hicken, Telarus VP of Sales Operations for Contact Center and Unified Communications. Our Telarus CC and UC team has been so well received, and the education so important to our partners, that this special 4-session series on contact center and unified communications has now been developed. Yesterday's session was expertly conducted by Telarus Bryson Carter on what is a contact center and why sell it. The next session is set for Monday, November 5th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on why unified communications is the gateway to selling contact center, and how to successfully make that transition in client discussions. Sessions 3 and 4 will follow every 2 weeks thereafter, actually on the third week in October and the first week in November, and they'll focus on how to prospect for contact center opportunities and on the factors driving the customer contact center experience. Cloud Contact Center is one of the world's fastest growing markets. This training helps you find the opportunities, know the questions to ask, the tools at your disposal, and how to use the Telarus Contact Center Specialty Group. They are here for you. Mark your calendar now for November 5th. That's our next in this exclusive series of Telarus partner training sessions on selling contact center. Well, you're probably thinking, now that Channel Partners is over, we probably won't be seeing Telarus out and about for a while. You wouldn't be more wrong. We've got a full plate of upcoming events, and we hope to see you there soon. Many of our Telarus partners have joined us for our exciting, fast-paced, and very informative Tech Talk sessions, and we have an additional Tech Talk event scheduled this very week. It's tomorrow, Wednesday, October 17th in Charlotte, North Carolina, from 4 until 7 p.m. Eastern. We're at the Queen Park Social Club restaurant. We'll enjoy some great food and learn how to build more business from suppliers Momentum, Rackspace, and Spectrum. This week, we're also excited to announce the Texas edition of our Telarus IoT and Mobility Boot Camps. This is a four-city Texas tour during which we teach you to revolutionize the way you make money. Telarus will present a full training session with topics to make you the trusted advisor on Internet of Things and mobility solutions. Face it, your clients need your help to address those issues. If you attend one of our boot camps, you'll know how. Here's that schedule. Today, Tuesday, October 16th, we're in Houston, Texas from noon until 4 Central Time at Seasons 52 Fresh Grill. Tomorrow, Wednesday the 17th, we're in San Antonio from 11:30 until 3:30 Central at Papado Seafood Kitchen. Thursday, October 18th, the IoT and Mobility Boot Camp happens in Austin from noon until 4 Central at North by Northwest Restaurant. And then on Friday, October 19th, we'll wrap up in Dallas for another terrific mobility and IoT training session at Maggiano's Little Italy in Plano. IoT and Mobility Boot Camp in Texas this week from Telarus. And big news for our Phoenix area partners. The all-day immersive Telarus Innovation Conference is in Phoenix next Tuesday, October 23rd at the picturesque Raven Golf Club. At this special event, our sponsoring suppliers are Windstream Enterprise, I should say, Ring Central, Granite, and Five9, as well as Cox and Connect First, who also appears on our call today. The Telarus Innovation Conference focuses on overcoming the real-world challenges of establishing a recurring revenue UC, SD-WAN, and cloud practice. This session features a Telarus executive briefing, instructional modules on SD-WAN and security, breakout sessions and working groups, and a lot of fun along the way. Prizes and happy hour will follow. The best part, you'll successfully learn to use Telarus exclusive tools and resources to grow your business. It's Phoenix next Tuesday, October 23rd. Never fear, I'll gladly sign a note excusing you from next week's Tuesday call so you can attend. Steph, let me see the next slide because I'm not sure if we put this one in there. We're going to go top wins next. You got it. It is time for our weekly partner sales recognition with shout outs and kudos to 3 of our high-performing Telarus partners who put up some of the top wins during the past 2 weeks. In this week's third position, we congratulate Jeff Coons. He's the president. Amit Bennett, he's the VP of Sales, and all of the team at X3 Tech LLC here in Salt Lake City, Utah. The X3 Tech team closed a tremendous sale of mobility services from Sprint to a client in the energy sector. Sprint's working to make the next industrial revolution happen when truly converged networks power billions of connections that tie together people, places, and things. X3 Tech LLC features a team of experts with more than 75 combined years experience delivering end-to-end service solutions. X3 features technologies engineered for the cloud. Congratulations to the team at X3 Tech LLC on this amazing Sprint sale. Taking the second position in this week's top 3, Telarus congratulates Scott Van Essen. He's the president and all of the team at On Demand Incorporated out of Tustin, California, near LA. The On Demand team posted a very impressive win comprised of analog and hosted VoIP services from TPX to a retail development client. TPX now offers TPX Complete. It's an industry first, a comprehensive package of managed services specifically designed to meet the voice, security, network quality, and continuity needs of small businesses. The on-demand team consults and partners with trusted IT advisors and innovative thinkers in the clients they serve to help them lower costs, improve process, and increase competitive advantage. Congratulations, Scott Van Essen and On Demand, on this outstanding TPX sale. Topping our Telarus leaderboard this week, we recognize and congratulate VP of Strategic Partnerships, Andy Goethals, and all of the team at Create Connections of North Carolina Incorporated. The Create Connections team closed a tremendous sale of fiber Ethernet services from GTT to a client in the cleaning technologies industry. GTT's global network spans more than 550 POPs and includes the fastest transatlantic optical service in our industry. Any location, any application, GTT is connecting the world. The Create Connections team specializes in delivering best-of-breed technologies through an elite nationwide network of executive advisors to create strong connections. Congratulations, Andy Goethals and Create Connections of North Carolina, on this terrific GTT sale. It is our top Telarus sale of the week. We thank all of our partners for trusting Telarus with your business. We are built for you. Now we take a look at this week's training calendar. We have 4 excellent opportunities being featured on today's call as Telarus and our suppliers help build your business. First up tomorrow, Wednesday, October 17th, beginning at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, Jive will present their monthly partner update and training. This session features the latest news on all things Jive, including new releases and updates. It's live and interactive, so be ready to ask your questions as well. Jive's monthly partner update and training, it happens tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern. Then on Thursday, October 18th, there are 3 opportunities from which to choose, or you can simply make a day of it. First, Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern, Consolidated Communications Incorporated, or CCI, will present special training on their SD-WAN solution. You'll learn about current WAN technology, its challenges, and the state of that industry. CCI will teach the basics and the benefits of SD-WAN, discuss their VeloCloud partnership, and CCI's SD-WAN solutions and pricing. Join the CCI SD-WAN training. It happens Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern. And then at 11 a.m. Mountain Time, right here in Salt Lake City, it's a live event presented by IGI, Infinite Group Incorporated. We're going to meet at Topgolf for some great food, some great golf, and some great training on IGI's cybersecurity products and services. Included will be details on vulnerability assessments, employee security training, risk management, and audit compliance. IGI's security training, it's at Topgolf Thursday here in Salt Lake City. And then finally, Thursday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time, please consider joining First Light for a 30-minute discussion of their growing northeastern footprint. Enhanced capabilities and expanded product set, including high-speed data, internet, data center, and voice services. You'll learn about the products you can leverage to create new or expand existing revenue opportunities. First Light training, it happens Thursday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern. The details and registration links for these and for many other live and recorded learning opportunities are all in your Telarus partner back office at agent.telarus.com. Each week we also pass along some of the best available Spiffs offered to Telarus partners for sales of popular products from our suppliers. And here are this week's featured offerings. First up from Ring Central, it's a spectacular promo. They're offering a 3x MRR when you activate Ring Central service for your company. Now, this does not apply to your clients. This is for you as partners. You should be taking advantage of the benefits offered by Ring Central as well. And when you activate Ring Central service for your company between now and November 30th, 2018, you'll earn a 3x MRR spiff on the sale. More details are available in your partner back office at promo.telarus.com. Hope you'll check it out and take advantage of that partner-only promo from Ring Central. And next, from Vonage, get ready, go sell, and earn big. Vonage is celebrating 99.999% uptime reliability on their top-tier network with their Uptime Challenge. Top-performing partners can qualify to win quarterly cash prizes like more than $11,000 bonus to a quarterly winner of 1 to 10 seat sales. There's also a bonus of more than $33,000 to a quarterly winner of 11-plus seat sales. And perhaps a new ride at the promotion's end. How about a Harley-Davidson or a BMW 330? In all, Vonage will award approximately $900,000 in prizes under this promotion, and it ends at the end of the year. Put 99.999% to work for you and fuel your clients' productivity in the office or on the go. Cash and prizes throughout 2018 from Vonage. And finally, a brand new Spiff from 8x8. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Any deal to new customers on a 36-month term earns a 3x MRR Spiff. There's also a 2x MRR Spiff on new customer sales for a 2-year term. Minimum deal size on that one is 1,000 MRR. There's also a 1x MRR Spiff on new customer sales, also on a 1-year term, again with the minimum deal size of 1,000 MRR. But that 3x offer, no minimum, any deal. Just sell 8x8 to new customers on a 36-month term, 3x MRR Spiff from 8x8. These and many more fantastic deals from our suppliers can all be found at promo.telarus.com. All right, I have to scroll ahead here just a little bit, and we are ready. As mentioned earlier, I'm very happy today to be joined by 3 individuals who've come together with some exciting news. Pat Wright is the National Channel Sales Manager at contact center supplier Connect First. He's joined today by Sean Vierling, who is President of Workforce Management System provider Loxysoft. And also we've got David Wickler, who is the Director of Business Development at Workforce Optimization System provider Envision. 3 providers who've partnered to develop a powerful contact center as a service solution for workforce management and workforce optimization. You will hear those terms a lot today. These will allow you to supercharge your CCAS earnings. The software is called ProScheduler. From what I have seen of this so far this week, it's an astounding leap forward in contact center technology. Guys, welcome to our Telarus Tuesday call. This is big news today. I'm happy to have you here.
Thanks, Doug. This is Pat Wright, and amazing intro. I think we really appreciate making it so easy for us to follow up on you. But amazing intro, and we're so happy to be here. With me again, I have Sean Verling, President of Loxysoft, and David Wickler, Director of Business Development of Envision. So welcome everybody to the call. Today we're going to be talking about supercharging your CCAS earnings with the Pro Schedule by Loxysoft in the partnership with us here at Connect First. I wanted to, before I started everything, I just really wanted to do a reach out to everybody and give a great big telephony hug to all of you guys that have been so supportive of me. I know a lot of you that are probably on the call because I've seen so many of you out with the national tick with Telarus. My mom passed away, and so I appreciate all of your condolences, and it's probably nearly impossible to get back to all of you directly. So thank you, appreciate you, and it's an amazing group, as well as the group that has been so supportive to me, and finally to my company, Connect First, who is just really, really supportive. And words can't express how this company acts to its employees, and I'm very happy to be part of this company. Go to the next slide, please. This is another reason why, we find that all of us here at Connect First love this company. This is a quote from our CEO and Chief Architect, Jeff Minna. He says, "We didn't set forth to build another contact center platform. We set out to build a company that delivers simple and elegant solutions to complex communication challenges." That's it in a nutshell. When you talk to people over here at Connect First, you'll find one thing that resides throughout the company, and that is just our spirit and doing the right thing, creating the right products at the right time. And to that note, I wanted to fast forward to the next slide, which kind of gives a brief history and the evolution of the Connect First environment. As you can see, in 2004, that's when we kind of opened up a pure cloud solution in contact center. And the reason I'm kind of giving you this whole idea of Connect First is showing you how we do roll things out and what we've done in the past 15 years. 2006, you can see we came out with a robust dialer. That was basically for our big political customers that came out. And we launched that with great success, and we're able to put thousands of people, which you can see in 2008, just on a single domain. 2013 became that kind of the federal mandate time when they said, okay, all these robo dialers and all that stuff in the political dialing needs to kind of be set with some regulations. We've created what we call a TCPA compliant platform. Just basically, it's enabling a lockdown environment that you can stay within, the laws of TCPA. So that was a big announcement for us in 13. In 15, we rolled up into Amazon Web Services. Really bold move for us. We put all of our environment in there. With the explosion of Amazon Web, it's been very exciting, and it's allowed us just to have a total robustness of our platform. And the way that we perform that today, we call that triple active environment, has really left our customers with a feeling of stability. 2017 was the year that we launched out the HTML5, including our integrated WebRTC soft phone, and a lot of security tools, because security became a big piece, as everybody knows. Inside of that, we enhanced some things in our PCI, we enhanced some things in our HIPAA, and we feel pretty good about the security and the stability in that environment. This last year has been kind of the busiest part of our year, where we've been integrating a lot of that omni-channel that everyone is going after today. So we brought in chat, SMS, MMS right into the core of the platform. And this is our way of kind of moving to that full omni-channel suite that everyone's talking about, but we've gone one step further. We're adding pieces of integration to robust PBXs like Nextiva, or workforce management, who we're here to talk about today, and workforce optimization, Loxysoft. And then tomorrow, we're just going to try to stay in stride with everybody. So let's move to that next slide. This is just kind of a very quick look at what the platform looks like today. As you can see on the bottom, the core of ours is that true cloud environment. We tout ourselves on being very reliable, very scalable, absolutely compliant, and a very open infrastructure and architecture that we have built from day one. Inside that environment, you'll find a CF agent, a CF supervisor, and a CF admin to handle all the things from the agent needs to the supervisor and monitoring needs, and all the way through the admin and setting and adjusting things within the environment. And now over on the side, you see the PBX that we've now integrated fully with Nextiva. And what we're here to talk about today, the workforce management and workforce optimization from Loxysoft. Okay. Let's keep clicking. Something's going on. There we go. Well, I think we skipped. Did we miss a page there? Can we go back one or no?
No, this is it.
Okay. Well, with no further ado, I want to bring in John, the president of Loxysoft, and have him talk a little bit about the opportunity Connect First and LoxySoft has with you today.
Yeah, so thanks everyone again for joining. I appreciate your time. Look, the Connect First and LoxySoft WFO partnership, we follow the same motto, that Connect First is, and that's why it's a great combination of products. We have a simple and elegant solution for your customers. The real benefit and power, though, is really one throat to choke. So you have one contract for your customers, to work with. They don't have many vendors that they're trying to work. One number to call for support. Our integrations between our products are certified between the systems. I think a really big one here is quick to deploy. We can get things up and running much quicker than others. And when you combine the three products together, you've got a fast ROI for customers due to the employee side of things, not only the call center side, meaning the phone system. Next slide. So what I'd like to do is, really dive into what is WFO and then how to talk about it with your customers. So first of all, workforce optimization is a series of business strategies focused on improving the customer experience and employee efficiency. What we're working with is the basic back office of the call center, so all the employee side, trying to make sure they are empowered to do their job well and scheduled to do their job well. So it's really two pillars. Next slide. So the two pillars of WFO, workforce optimization, optimize your workforce, is the one side, which is quality management, making sure the calls are handled correctly, calls, emails, all different channels are handled correctly, and workforce management, making sure we can schedule our agents to handle the calls. And if they need training from the quality side, we use the tool to schedule that training at the right time. So that's kind of the combination of the two. What I'd like to do is break it out into workforce management first and kind of talk about what is workforce management. So workforce management is the art of having the right number of correctly trained staff in the right place at the right time with the right supporting resources to handle and accurately forecast workload. In essence, what we're doing is we're taking a forecast of what demand does the call center have with calls, emails, chat, whatever the channel, and putting the right agents in scheduling during the day to handle that demand. So why is that important for your customers? Next slide, please. So if you look at a contact center, it's really a cost center, right? So they're trying to manage their costs the best they can. If you look at the breakdown of a normal call center, I've asked this to many customers and they all say it's about this. 75% of their staff or their cost is staffing. About 25% is IT. So by using a workforce management tool, you're optimizing their staff or their biggest cost to do a better job. If you don't have a workforce management system, they may be on Excel or other products, then what happens is they're going to have to overstaff to meet their demand because they're not sure. And overstaff means they have to spend more money to have agents manage the calls and emails. So by having a workforce management program, you're optimizing the staff and getting the right number of people with the right skills at the right time. Next slide, please. So a little bit about ProScheduler's value proposition compared to others when you're talking to your clients. Very user-friendly and intuitive design, quick and powerful optimization, overflow calculations, easy to deploy, great value for the money and quick ROI is a very important one. When we do ROI models for workforce management, we're talking 3 to 4 months based on optimizing their schedule, bringing down attrition, and communication with the agents, giving them a work-life balance, giving them the schedule they want. That helps with attrition. We're also flexible and customizable, and just like Connect First, highly scalable. We can go from 30 agents up to 2,000 agents. Next slide. So, what is the right client for workforce management? Well, first of all, about 30 agents is the minimum. If you have under that, they can probably do the scheduling on their own. Mainly inbound calls because we need to create a forecast to schedule to. We can do outbound calls, but with outbound, it's better if they have a mix of inbound and outbound, so they're trying to schedule both, or they might have some metric with outbound that they're trying to schedule their agents to. Omnichannel call centers, the key one here, I'd say 40% of your clients out there in the market are probably still using Excel. They started with 5 agents, they grew to maybe 200. They've been doing Excel for years, and that's a prime client to offer workforce management to. Or finally, if they're not happy with their current WFM system. Next slide. So how do you kind of ask, what are opening questions about workforce management? So first of all, just ask them, well, how are you currently scheduling your agents? Listen to what they say. They say they're scheduling with Excel, prime client. If they have a WFM vendor, see if they have any pains. Maybe the system's not working how they want. It doesn't integrate with their phone system. They're having trouble with email and chat, other omni-channels. So kind of discover and find out if there's any pains with how they're scheduling agents. Next slide, please. Who are the right persona to ask those questions to? Well, the best one would be a workforce management director, depending on the size. You can also find a call center manager, VP of customer service, CFO. All those. The CFO is actually one of the best because he's trying to manage those costs. And if you give him a way to manage those costs, he's very interested in working with that. Now we're going to push it over to quality, and David, you can take over.
All right. Thank you very much, Sean. Good morning, everybody. Here to talk about quality management. Next slide, please. So I thought I'd just go over kind of some of the core fundamental pieces of a quality management solution application that your customers would be interested in. Quality management really is comprised of different practices within the contact center. So it might be somebody who is in charge of customer experience or agent engagement, agent development, a voice of the customer program, or they may have a quality team. It's really run, the quality application itself is typically run by supervisors or a quality management team of folks. And it typically includes voice and screen recording. Of course, now with omni-channel, we need to be able to record not just the phone with the screen, but also chat sessions, email sessions, social media sessions if they apply. Find a way to help them easily find interactions of highest value. So they have quick search, sort, filter capabilities within the applications to bubble up those interactions of high value. They typically include customizable evaluation forms. It could be by team, group, line of business, or department. So multiple forms for particular applications within the contact center that really measure the quality of that important agent-customer interaction from a skills standpoint, from core knowledge skills to finesse skills within that evaluation form. And then you'll have reports and trending and dashboards that really helps people kind of visualize how their center is doing. Are they moving in the right direction? They can report at an agent level, department, and a contact center roll-up level to really get that trending information. Some platforms will have integrated e-learning and authoring and distribution tools within the system so that they can use agent interactions themselves to create e-learning content or allow the training department to create content that can be distributed within the application to help along with their scoring in areas where that agents might need improvement. And then some will have an agent portal to receive that training and feedback and view their scoring right at their own desks when they have times within the contact center that are scheduled specifically for that, or when you have downtime when call volumes aren't where you expected them to be. And then some of the optional items that you'll hear out there associated with interaction recording and quality management are speech analytics, so an engine that runs versus those recorded interactions to, again, find insights and information within those recordings. Desktop data collection, there's just a wealth of information at the agent desktop as they talk to a customer and navigate their applications. And a lot of that data can be collected and associated with the interaction recording itself as metadata that provides a lot of insights. And then there's always PCI or personally identifiable information concerns. So a solution should have the ability to automatically and pause and resume voice and screen recordings to protect that information. And then, of course, workforce management. So those are kind of the key pieces that customers will be interested in around quality management and interaction recording solutions. Next slide. And then kind of the value proposition, what are they really able to drive from these types of applications? What are executives looking for at the top level? Certainly more than just quality and agent development, but insights into the business. And some of the interactions some of the customers that we've deployed with have had some great results. So if you have a large multi-contact center environment and you're really looking to move the sales bar, uncovering nuggets that will help improve sales, either cross-sell, upsell, or just getting a conversion, and putting that into action and training the agents on how to use that information to really drive those conversations. Reduction of cost of call, so it could be a reduction in average handle time. You could be looking to improve your first call resolution, so customers don't have to call in multiple times to really drive down those telephony costs. Agent retention is a big deal in contact centers. So we find that agents that are trained, that have continuous training and continuous feedback, tend to stay with their employer much longer, so they can drive the value from the upfront training and investment they did provided those agents. And then just decreasing the overall time it takes for quality reviews. So a lot of folks that maybe don't have a quality application will be listening in live or trying to catch agents doing things by sitting down with them and plugging in side by side with them. And it's a real manual process. So by automatically collecting interactions and giving the quality team a way to quickly find the right interactions to review in the first place really saves a ton of time from a quality perspective to get those quality reviews in on a weekly or monthly basis. Next slide. So qualification is very similar to the workforce management product. We're looking for typically over 20 agents. We do have customers with less than that because there's two reasons that they might record interactions. There might be a compliance reasons they have to record, and there's quality reasons that they want to drive efficiencies and improve agent development. Some questions you might ask are they recording interactions today? So there are greenfield opportunities out there with new deployments. And if they're not recording interactions today, chances are they're going to want to. This is kind of like a core investment or a core capability within a contact center. They might not be happy with their existing system. It might not be providing all the resources that they need, or they've had it for a while. They're looking at maybe doing an upgrade, and it can be very expensive, or a forklift upgrade. And that's a great time to also be able to interject or talk about other options for them that would be easier to deploy and have a lower cost of ownership over time. They're looking to improve agent development and retention, and really keep those agents around longer, help them improve, help them become the best possible that they can be as far as their career development and interacting with their customers. Next. So again, it's what do you do for agent quality today? Are you happy with what you have? Are you going to launch a CX initiative or a voice of the customer initiative? What tools are you going to use around that? Do you have PCI and data privacy concerns that we can help with? And then again, is your current QM platform meeting your needs, or are you facing an expensive upgrade? Go ahead. And then good fit, bad fit. I mean, really any customer out there that's really looking to improve the quality of their customer experience, develop their agents, keep them around longer, interested in maybe helping their sales team improve and their cross-sell, upsell capabilities, looking for insights that they just can't get from the phone system itself, what's going on within the calls. Again, using things like speech analytics and desktop analytics can really improve those insights and get to the core of what's going on in the business sooner. So it can definitely be used for more than just a quality perspective, but it can be used for business analysis as well. And then as far as bad fit, there are those contact centers out there that are just high volume shops, really don't have a lot of concern about quality. They're just recording for compliance needs and demands. They just need to kind of ratchet through calls as quick as possible, and quality is not a concern. Next page. And then as far as selling, this really is an opportunity to sell not only to the business, but also IT. In a solution such as this, you're going to end up talking to both parties anyway. But we talked about some of the business drivers and why the business might be looking for quality management solution. IT can sometimes be tasked with going out and gathering requirements and finding these solutions as well. And of course, they're going to be interested in things like lower total cost of ownership, easy deployment, well-defined project capabilities. So really, you will be selling to both sides of the house, IT as well as the business, and really understanding what drives each of those personas to provide the opportunity for quality management interaction recording. So that's what I have for you today, and I believe I'm handing it off to Pat now.
Thanks, David, and thanks, Sean. Hopefully everyone was able to kind of see some of the value and benefit of that. When we talk about Connect First and the overall platform and how it does all the integrations into these pieces, truly one of the most exciting announcements that we've been able to come out with was this one here with Loxysoft. And can't wait to get this rolling out. And now that everyone's in the fold of Telarus, it's even more exciting. So to that note, we wanted to talk quickly about the Spiff, because that's what everyone's usually the most interested about. We're going to offer something where if you were to come out and sell a Connect First and LoxySoft seat with the workforce management and the workforce optimization, anything between 50 and 99 seats, we're going to pay above and beyond the commissions an extra $2,000. And 100 to 149 seats, we'll add $3,000, and above 150 seats, we're going to add $5,000. So direct cash into your pocket, great spiff. We're real excited about rolling this out to you, and it should be an easy way to supercharge that money coming through that contact center piece. Next slide. So, in closing, a couple different things. We just want to talk about why people are choosing Connect First and all of its partners like Loxysoft. First and foremost, you guys will be able to tout these 4 pillars that we are very proud of, which is our premier customer service and support. We're 24/7, 365 here in the U.S. We have frictionless customer omni-channel experience in our new environment, and it's been welcomed very well in the outskirts of omni-channel competitors. The reliability and stability has been one we're very, very proud of. We have uptimes exceeding the 5 nines, and as of last week, until we had a small outage, unfortunately, but it was a quick one, we had been literally perfect with no downtime for over a year. So that was really an amazing statement that we got to keep for over a year. And last but not least, the open integrations and API library. Being able to connect to everything and have an open API library seems to benefit our customers quite a bit and speed up the process of getting them launched. So these 4 components, or 4 pillars as we call them, really will help you drive that business quickly and get to that bottom line and bringing in the partnerships that we're talking about, like today with Loxysoft. Final slide. Just to make a quick announcement, we'll be doing some town halls. We'll be doing them bi-monthly. More information to come on those, but we'll be introducing lots of different pieces with Loxysoft and technology providers, even outside of the contact center space, that will be joining us for these town halls. I didn't know, Sean, if you wanted to add something to that.
Yeah, we're going to be doing the first one will be training with LinkedIn about how to prospect through LinkedIn to get new clients. So we're still working on a date for that, but we should announce that soon.
Thanks, Sean. So on behalf of all of us here at Connect First and Loxysoft and Envision, we thank you for taking the time to listen to us today. And to Telarus and all of its family, we thank you very much for all that you do for us. We're very excited to be a partner with you, and we hope all of you have a great day. Thank you.
What a terrific presentation. We're speaking today about ProScheduler. It's an amazing development in contact center workforce management and workforce optimization software and solutions. Been joined by Patrick Wright from Connect First, also Sean Bierling from Loxysoft, and David Wickler from Envision. It is time for our weekly Q&A session. We've got some questions and comments from our chat window from our partners who are listening today about this exciting technology, and some things that I think have come up during the presentation as well. But terrific presentation. As everybody knows on this call, contact center technology and everything that goes along with it has just exploded in the marketplace over this last year. And just for my personal point of view, I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that we're still dealing with the human side of communication, as I call it. You're dealing with people who are having personal conversations with other individuals. This is beyond data. This is beyond circuits. This is beyond artificial intelligence. This is one-on-one communications, the very heart of our business. And it's fun, exciting, and everybody's looking to do it better. Patrick, let me start with you. What do you think is the main reason that so many clients are now looking to upgrade or completely rework their contact centers and the customer experience?
Sure, great question. Thanks, Doug. Today it's the evolving market and how we're communicating, and it's not just as simple as picking up a telephone anymore. The preference of using chat for a lot of the younger folks has become prevalent, as well as all the other mediums, and being able to combine all of that and put it into an environment that can literally come in perhaps on a chat and out on a response or a survey, and being able to take a look at all the analytics of that is really, really powerful. And I think that is what's really driving us to be better at this contact center suite.
We talked a little bit about regulatory and compliance concerns. Are those also driving some of the movement that we're seeing?
Well, of course. I mean, there's a lot of things that are going on out there. As I said, we have that lockdown TCPA dialer inside inside of our suite today. Very robust. It doesn't say that you will be TCPA, but it gives you all the tools to be able to stay within those, regulations that have been mandated out there around it. So really important. I mean, we're all getting lambasted, excuse me, with those dials out there of people that are not compliant. They are trying to track them down. They are trying to nail them for some severe fines, but they're really hard to find. Just like a lot of the cyber attacks that are going on, it's just really tough to catch all these folks out there. But we're doing our part and adding to the value of trying to stay compliant and behave within that environment.
For anyone who's been involved with contact center type environments for any given length of time, workforce management has always been an issue, as it is in so many other areas of the business as well. But workforce optimization is a much newer type of a term. Describe, if you would, just a little bit more the difference between those and why workforce optimization now has become so key in this discussion.
That's on you,
I can take that one. Yep. So, with workforce optimization, as we talked about, you're really combining everything you're trying to do to optimize the agent. So you got the quality side, how did the call go? How did the email go? Making sure they have a consistent message. If you're, selling products, make sure they know when to upsell and how to upsell. So, creating that environment. Then if they need training on any of that, you connect it to your workforce management system to not just, throw out training when you might be busy, but finding the best time of the day and of the week to give your agents that training. So that's where the combination of those two, really helps optimize your biggest cost.
So specifically then to the Pro Scheduler software, the opportunity that's there for our partners to sell, we talked a little bit about qualification and discovery. If you would just touch again on the qualifications, the ideal sort of a client that would be interested in taking a look at Pro Scheduler.
Your ideal client is an inbound center, meaning all their channels they're getting inbound feeds. We create a forecast to that. And, if they have multi-channel, meaning they have phone, chat, and email, having those multi-channels and scheduling to that can be difficult. And again, I'd say 40% of the industry in the United States is still using Excel. And they've got some guy who's made macros to make it all work. And it probably works reasonably well, but the problem is, what happens if he moves on to another job or, something happens? You want a system that gives your clients a work-life balance, meaning they ask the agents, when do they want to work? And then you schedule to that so that, they get the most out of work and life.
In recent years, as we've been focused on selling network services and then on cloud services and that sort of thing, we've focused, I think, on dealing with IT managers, with CFOs and others that are in charge of those departments. Now, when we're talking about contact center, as you mentioned, we could be dealing with a workforce management director, we could be dealing with a call center manager, a VP of a particular service, along with those other individuals. How does this change the presentation and the preparation that our partners have to make before they go in to talk about these types of services with their clients?
Great question, Doug. I think anyone that's been at the Telarus TIC would find that answer very quick. We need to all become these expert generalists. And the idea is to be able to get to each and every one of those pieces of that environment and talk to them to the level that, they are confident and, aware of all the added features that are going on inside of that environment or that are needed, and that they know more than just their own suite. They just know more than just contact center. They know more than just workforce management, but they're an expert generalist that understands all of those different pieces and how they can add value into each and every environment.
I was really intrigued at the end of the presentation when you talked about those that might not be a good fit for this opportunity. And you mentioned those types of contact centers that are out there that deal they're more concerned about volume. They want to crank it in, they want to crank it out, just get the contact taken care of and move it on its way. There's very little emphasis on quality or developing perhaps future business with that. So let's talk about quality management for a minute, why that becomes so important for clients and businesses that need to focus on that to provide the excellence in customer experience and the recurring business that they desire.
Sure, I can take that one. This is David. Yeah, I mean, it costs a lot to get a customer initially, and putting the effort in keeping and retaining customers and making sure they walk away with a great experience is really the role of quality management, interaction management. And when you think about it, products like ours can be used from uncovering even the type of person that you need to hire before you hire them. So what kind of skills and attributes am I looking for? It's used in the onboarding process to give them examples of how it sounds out on the floor to be a successful agent. So training and development starts on the onboarding process. And then when they get out on the floor and kind of get their training wheels off, helping them develop, become more confident, sounding and acting and having that confidence like a seasoned agent on the floor happens a lot faster with tools like ours, where you're really focusing on their development. And then again, as Sean mentioned, the cost in the contact center, 75% of that is in human assets. So retaining those agents longer, developing them, making it feel like the process is fair, giving them knowledge and ability to improve in their career and advance in their career are all key pieces of that. And the end result of all that is a good thing for the agents and for the business, but it's also a great thing for the customer because it results in better customer experience, better interactions, more knowledgeable workers when they do call or chat or email to your business for information. It's also a boon to the marketing team as well to help them see how their messaging is working. Do the agents have the messaging? How is the customer receiving that type of messaging as well? So a lot of facets within the contact center, within the enterprise can benefit from quality management.
It's a huge value proposition, as you touched on during the presentation. So many of us that got into this business began by saying, oh, let me see how I can save you money on your phone bill, or let's see if we can reduce your long distance cost, and let's see if we can save you now by moving services into the cloud and so forth. The value proposition in contact center, as you touched on, is so vast because we're talking about not only potential sales increases for the clients, but reduction in costs and expenses, the human costs that we talked about, maximizing their effectiveness, and then what I call some of the intangibles as well, the increase in satisfaction ratings, which can tremendously boost a business's value both online and social media and in general advertising. Again, being able to do that with this type of a product and this type of an offering is a massive value proposition for the client.
Absolutely.
Well, this is tremendous, you guys. Again, we've been speaking with Patrick Wright from Connect First, Sean Vierling from Loxysoft. Great partnership there. David Wickler from Envision. We appreciate all of you guys being here today to talk about this. If you go back and listen to the recording of this call, you'll see that we touched on contact center multiple times during the call with a number of different Telarus events and suppliers, and now our main presentation today. We genuinely encourage you to find out more about Connect First and Pro Scheduler. Patrick, what's the best way for our partners to find out more? We've got some information that's going in the back office, but if they have customers and clients now and they want to talk about this, where do they go?
Absolutely. They're always free to reach out to, Connect First, www.connectfirst.com. Secondarily, reach out to me directly, National Channel Manager. You can get all that information, obviously, through Telarus, but my direct email is pwright@connectfirst.com. And my phone is 303-881-7764. Easy to get a hold of. Pretty much run a 24/7 schedule around here.
Two more quick questions that have come in on our chat window before we call it today here. Question from Zachary. Do you offer a standalone call blast campaign service or only access to the TCPA compliant dialer for a call center?
Great question, Zach. So yeah, we do a lot of different renditions of that because we try to stay as responsible around the TCPA bylaws. We always recommend to utilize that, but if there's some things where you're within those bylaws and you're doing the right kind of dialing, we have options available directly just with our dialer. So yes, good question.
And we had another comment come in asking if you care to comment on the cost per agent for this type of managed software and service, and we could use that as a lead-in to reiterate that Spiff one more time as well.
Yeah, no problem. So, you know, a combined effort in there, you're looking under the $130 range for all of the workforce management, optimization, and contact center seat.
And again, a great Spiff being offered by Connect First and LoxySoft. Again, during the fourth quarter, sell 50 to 99 seats. There is a 2K Spiff available, 3K on sales of 100 to 149 seats, and 5K on a sale of above 150 seats. That is big news.
Yeah, we're excited about it, Doug. Thanks. You know, I think that we are seeing a big influx of folks that don't want to be force-fed into a singular, whether it be workforce management or PBX or whatever, and we've built a platform around that that allows other people to add to it, just like Loxysoft has done. And this integration, I think, will be a very exciting piece for us in this next upcoming year. So we're excited to get it out to all the folks.
Great stuff. Pat, Sean, David, thank you so much again for being here today. Great presentation. Again, Pat, condolences on your loss. We appreciate you taking time to be with us today, and we wish all the best for you. Thanks, guys, very much. As always, this information, as well as the slide deck, will be in your Telarus Partner back office and on our YouTube channel. We'll put that recording up later today. We invite you to take another look at it and check out this phenomenal new opportunity. Our thanks to everyone who attended today's Tuesday call. Here's a special notice we want to make sure you're aware of. In 2 weeks, that we have a very powerful event scheduled during this very hour. On Tuesday, October 30th, during this time, we're going to be having what we call a virtual partner summit, which features executive leadership from the diamond sponsors of our Telarus Partner Summit. They will be here speaking one-on-one with Patrick Oborn and with Richard Murray. You'll hear them discuss the issues, the opportunities, and the solutions available as our industry continues to evolve. It's going to be a great call, probably about 2 hours long that day, so set some time aside. The lineup features CenturyLink, Spectrum, Ring Central, Office Depot, Comcast, Rackspace, Nice in Contact, AT&T, and TalkDesk. It's a special virtual partner summit with Patrick, Richard, and our Partner Summit Diamond sponsors. That comes up on Tuesday, October 30th in 2 weeks. Hope you'll join us. Our thanks to each of you for your attendance and participation today. We will be back next Tuesday here on the Tuesday Call with more. Until then, I'm Doug Miller, the voice of Telarus. Have a great selling week, everyone.